name's Amani Macaulay. I'm co-founder of Duke and Dame. So when we created Duke and Dame, we were trying to create a whiskey for everyone. Right? Something that would appeal to folks who hated whiskey or didn't like whiskey. On the other side of the spectrum, also appealed to folks who were hardcore whiskey enthusiasts and whiskey lovers, right? And when we created it, the feedback we were getting from everyone was like, wow, this is amazing. Whether you were young, old, male, female. And so we really wanted the name to kind of signify this all-inclusiveness of the brand. We also realized when people try Duke and Dame, when you have a shot of tequila, whiskey, whatever it is, you usually take the shot and kind of cringe. But with Duke and Dame, when you have a shot, most people are like, wow, this is amazing. You kind of smile, you feel regal, kind of like royalty. So that's really where the honorific titles of Duke and Dame came from. And also the representation of the man and woman kind of signified this is something for everyone. And then we also saw that a lot of more women were drinking brown whiskey, right? Brown liquor, whiskey. 35% of whiskey drinkers in the US were women, so we thought, why not be one of the first whiskey brands to include women in the branding? So the Dame, it's not Duke and Duchess, right? Just the wife of the Duke. It's Duke and Dame. A Dame is a female knight. She's earned her knighthood. She's strong in her own right. And so that's really kind of how we created the name. And then also when it comes to the logo, we wanted Duke and Dame to be approachable. So you see that beautiful bottle on the shelf. It's not your grandfather's whiskey bottle. Although your grandfather liked it too. But you see it's like a piece of work. It kind of brings you in like, oh, okay, that's whiskey, but it looks approachable, it looks inviting. It makes you want to kind of go try it. So that's kind of the brand story right there. So, when we started, I really was looking to go do something different from what I was doing before in finance. But most importantly, I wanted to go build something, right? Build something of my own. And when my business partner, Chima, presented the idea to create a salted caramel flavored whiskey, it's a crazy idea, right? Like if your friend just says, hey, let's make a caramel flavored whiskey, you're gonna be like, what? But we saw an opportunity to not just go build something great, but to also kind of redefine the flavored whiskey space. We kind of came into it as disruptors. Most of the flavored whiskeys that were out at the time, we've all had Fireball, right, etc. But a lot of consumers thought they were overly sweet, overly syrupy, had kind of an artificial aftertaste. And we thought, man, if we could create a whiskey, a flavored whiskey that had amazing aroma, amazing flavor, but you did not have to sacrifice quality to make it, we might have something great. And so initially was that desire to go build something. And as we got more into it, we thought, man, we could actually go in and really redefine this flavored whiskey category that was really blowing up at the time.
So you really believed in a product, and that's why you decided to move to Florida, because you knew that you had something genius on your hand, right?
Yes, we had a strong belief in the product and in the vision. But you know what? It came from the responses we were getting from our friends and family who were trying this prototype that we created in our kitchen. I mean, we had chemistry sets in our kitchen, just kind of messing around with different whiskeys, different flavorings. And once we kind of finalized the prototype, the responses we were getting from our friends and family was amazing. It blew us away, right? They were like, wow, this is awesome. I can't believe you made this in your kitchen. You have to go make this for real. Like, I would buy this. And so that kind of gave us that inspiration, like, wow, I think we can create something that people actually respond to and love and want to kind of have in their bars and at home. So that's really what kind of drove us to jump in and go build a business around Duke and Dame. So where can you find Duke and Dame? Currently we're distributed in Florida, Michigan, and New York. We're also in 7 Caribbean islands. We're also on every Carnival cruise ship. And DukeAndDame.com, on Facebook and Instagram, Duke and Dame Whiskey. Our YouTube page as well, Duke and Dame Whiskey. Twitter also at Duke and Dame. You can find cocktail recipes, cocktail videos, so you can make your own Duke and Dame cocktails at home. So please go follow us, check us out, and definitely go out and buy a bottle of Duke and Dame.